It is day 24 of my 30 days of service, and I seem to have woken up on this 24th day with a bit of a sinus infection and feeling a bit run down. However, I know I'm not contagious, so I'm still able to go out and finish my 30 days of service. And today I actually had a perfect project for a day in which you're low on energy because I sat at a desk and did data entry, which I'll explain in a minute. I worked today for the Saban Free Clinic, which is a wonderful actually group of facilities that provides free dental and medical services to those at need throughout the LA area. They are very well known, well respected, really highly supported throughout the entertainment industry and community, and provide great services. But they're also doing something that I didn't know until today. They have a program at Hollywood High School, which is a major high school, obviously in the heart of Hollywood, that is part of Los Angeles Unified School District, LAUSD, and they are, Hollywood High is working with Saban Free Clinic to develop some better practices when it comes to healthy foods and healthy options in their schools. So I think that's great. A couple of years ago, I think it was, Jamie Oliver on his show on ABC, Food Revolution, went into an LAUSD school, and that was really the first time I ever saw what kids are currently being served in these public schools that surround my community. I don't have kids, so I really wasn't familiar, and I was shocked and disappointed at the amount of processed foods being served. And what was really upsetting was how much trouble Jamie had trying to change the menu and change the options. It was incredibly challenging, which I don't understand. If you can make wholesome, healthy food for the same cost, if not less, than all the processed junk that's being served, to me it's a no-brainer, especially in this day and age when we all know so much about healthy eating and things like that. That said, I am happy to see that LAUSD is working with Saban Free Clinic and that they're welcoming this input. So to help them get their ball rolling and develop something that not only the school will like, but also that students will like, the Saban Free Clinic gave a survey out to students. And they have the results back on physical paper because kids had to fill out forms, and they needed or need all of that data entered. And so I had been in touch with the LA Free Clinic, or Saban Free Clinic, formerly LA Free Clinic, and said, you know, what do you need? I'm sure you could use a volunteer and an extra set of hands, and that was one of the things that they threw at me, and I said, if that's what you need, that's what I'll do. I can't say sitting down for 4 or 5 hours doing data entry is, the most exciting thing in the world, but hey, it's a great organization. That's the help they needed, so that's what I did. And I think that's how we should all approach service when we can. Might not be our favorite thing to do, but it's needed to get done, and it was better that a volunteer was doing it than them having one of their paid staff members doing simple data entry when they are the ones who should be developing the core programs and things like that. So I was happy I was there. I got a few interesting insights as I was going through all of this data, and again, I was really just doing data entry, so I'm not going to share with you official results or anything like that. I just noticed a few trends as I was doing it. One, it's clear that the students at Hollywood High are not overly impressed with the food options available to them in the cafeteria, in the store, in the vending machines, and things like that. And clearly, Hollywood High is open to changing that, so that's great. What concerned me perhaps more was that I'm not sure the students actually understand what healthy options are. There was a section of this survey in which they were invited to write in some menu items that they would love to see, and I repeatedly saw a few things such as coffee cake, and everyone seems to want pancakes, and a few chips came up a lot, and burgers. And now look, some of those things look, a good burger is a good burger, and that's fantastic. Coffee cake, I don't think it's really ever a healthy option. I wish it was. I would be having it every morning for breakfast if it were a healthy way to start the day. So I don't know where the kids are getting the information in terms of what is healthy, but I'm not quite sure they know how to make the healthy choices. So I'm confident, however, that the Saban Free Clinic will guide Hollywood High into providing healthy foods, and then kids will clearly learn what healthy food options are. So kudos to them for getting this up and running and started. Glad I could help them process the data. I'll be reading the paper, looking for what changes are being made, and I'm now going to go get some rest so I can move on to day 25.